Well, AI is changing more than what you see. A lot of back-end processes, the way things are done, the way things are automated, all of it is being accelerated by AI. And I have with me Mihir Shukla, the CEO of Automation Anywhere, the co-founder of Automation Anywhere.
Glad to be
Mihir,
here.
how are you? How's India treated you so far? How's been the India AI Impact Summit?
It is a remarkable summit. We didn't know what to expect, but it is a giant place with hundreds, if not thousands, of companies here, and the conversations are enticing, amazing.
Now, Mir, while we talk about AI now, while India is talking about AI now, I've known you for last 2, 3 years, and I've seen you integrate generative AI into all your processes, all your solutions. How do you look at that? The way the things have sort of accelerated now for India.
Yeah. So I think the many people remember us from the RPA days, robotic
Yes.
process automation. We were able to add a significant amount of generative AI to our offering, and a combination of both of these coming together has transformed how we operate and how our customers operate. So now we are able to combination of generative AI and RPA. We call it Agentic Process Automation, and with that we are able to automate up to 80% of the work. Either it is fully autonomous or AI assisting. So it has completely transformed how businesses can run. Um, One of the key aspect, Manas, you will is that many people have started doing pilots, and as you know, many pilots are failing. And the reason why they are failing is you have to think about the frontier models as like an English teacher. And when you try to get an English teacher to do a math, physics, or engineering, understandably it hallucinates because that's not the core competency.
Yeah.
So what we were able to do is take the data we had about 420 million digital workers that we run on our platform. We took a metadata from all of that and now modified those models to create an enterprise AI model. And we found those enterprise AI models is 3 times more effective than just using frontier models. So that has to long answer to your question, but that has transformed how we did everything and how our customers are achieving it.
Any India specific example, any customers in India that you can tell me like who sort of, integrated these solutions and benefited out of
So
it?
the adoption in India is phenomenal to see. So just to give you a broad preview of how AI has been adopted, we have few hundred customers of the largest India enterprises as our customers, including 6 of the top 10 banks, for example. We have hundreds of GCC that is using it. We have many SI partners who are based in India, they're our customers. We have maybe nearly 100 universities who are doing our training course. And there are many Indian non-profits like Akshay Patra and many others who are using AI in non-profit work. So the adoption, just giving you a view how adoption has been across various sectors of India. Let me give you an example of in enterprises. For example, we have a large bank that has automated over 200 processes using AI. Uh, Share one example of one of them. For example, every employee in that large bank now has an access to an AI agent that will guide you if certain actions are RBI compliant or not. So a person can ask a system and say, I want to give, let's say, 250 rupees for opening a new account. Is that RBI compliant? And the AI agent will guide you. So these are examples how AI can come across for every knowledge worker.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Mir, when you also deal with so much of data, so many companies, customers, and there's a constant conversation around proper governance around AI, right? We in India also have seen some of these guidelines being rolled out. How do you look at it? How important is it for companies to have those proper guidelines? Because they're also dealing with a lot of risk, right?
I think that's a great question. The customers who have been successful are the ones who have been thinking about it from a right orchestration and governance for the entire enterprise. Uh, if you just do point solutions and you do one or two and you're excited about it, by the time you get to 10, you realize it's a mess all over. So stepping back and understanding how to use platform like ours so that you can take advantage of it across the entire enterprise, but do it with the right governance, with the power of the sovereign AI that we've offered is India enterprises. with the security and the governance.
But do you think the way ahead is self-governance or like proper rules, guidelines, laws by the government? Or it's a combination of both?
I think there are guidelines you can use from various regulations, but also applying common sense. So I point out that look, in a physical world, it is not okay to cheat or lie or deceive people. You don't need a regulation for that.
Yes, absolutely.
Those are good business practice. So when you apply it, don't do that in here, right?
Yeah.
And make sure your customers have your trust, or whatever way you are deploying it. I don't think leaders needs all the rules. They know what the values are and how to deploy technology.
Now, coming back to the AI summit is obviously the big AI movement for India. What do you think will it change?
I think I'm glad that this brought the conversation front and center and put a focus on it. In my opinion, the India has an amazing opportunity to focus on applied AI. I think US is leading understandably in the frontier models. Europe has various regulations that India can learn from. So India can learn from best of different parts of the world. But where India can shine is infusing AI in different sectors of the economy. For example, there are the different industrial hub that India has, and it's very nicely defined. How do you specifically apply AI in each of those industrial hubs? Let's say it's a Mumbai Pune hub or the Chennai or the various other ones. And how do you create a competitive advantage for all of those hubs? I think that is where the secret lies for India to shine. And and if you use the AI in the economy, it will transform economy even faster.
And for automation, anywhere you've gone from RPA to API, you've gone from just automation to Gen AI into
Yeah.
automation. How do you see the next 5 years of growth for you?
5 years is a long time in the AI space, but we 2 years ago we were working on this enterprise AI model that can automate any workflow just simply by talking to it, and we thought it would take 3 to 5 years to do it, and we were able to accomplish that within the first year itself. So at this space, the technology is moving so fast that it is surprising people like us who are in it, right?
Yes.
And so I think in next 18 months you will see a vast amount of work that we is a basic work. You can imagine AI being able to automate 80% of. We will be there very soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, Mir, and all the best with all your plans. Thank you.